It's Christian from Berlin. There is a minimalistic piano solo by James Brown on the tune Sex Machine, and I strongly believe it's the most listened to but also most ignored piano solo in music history. It made it to all dance floors and still does. Every dance floor in the world is still playing it. And also he made the passage to the remix culture, to dance culture. There are many remixes. It's most listened to, but not consciously because people are dancing. Stay with me, let's learn it now. Sex Machine. Before you run off, because, oh, this is soul, I don't like James Brown. No, stay, this is just great for blues. You will see. How are we going to learn this? Many of you know my magic German tricks. We learn a complicated rhythmic structure with a sentence, because a sentence makes sense. That's easier to remember, and we just have to remember on what syllables of that sentence we play something, instead of remembering something silly as syncopations and something abstract like eins, one to ente, two to ente, three to ente, which does not make sense to you, right? If it does make sense to you, you gotta go into therapy somewhere. One, I don't want, I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. I don't wanna drink beer. Give me some of that wine, some of that wine. That's the whole thing we're gonna do. Get your wife out, as usual. She shouldn't know that you are in fact a wine drinker, because she will never bring you any more beer home then. And other way around with the 7% of ladies on my channel. So, first I'll show you the notes. We start on the G minor chord, and then we go to this one, C and E, and that's almost it. And then in the end, we take this third, the third, easy to remember, and we are in complete blues territory. Here. Any more to say? Say the sentence, the first part. Come on. I don't want, I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. Put your hands down. Put it down here. 1, 2, 4. The one is empty, but we have to think the one. One. I don't want, I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. And on the N is the C and E. Beer is on the B flat and the D. Again. 1. I don't want, I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. Then it repeats. Now we do it with the repetition. 1. I don't want, I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. Repeat. I don't wanna drink beer. And then comes the wine bit. 1. And I don't want, I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. I don't wanna drink beer. Give me some of that wine. Some of that wine. Here it is advised to change to 1, 2, 3, because then you can tie all of these. The outer voice here can tie. I give me some of that wine. The that is important because that is in between the thing that you don't touch. Like, give me some, they're all covered. Give me some of that wine. Okay, and then the some of that wine. The second time, it's not shaken, but stirred. No, it's like they all played as chords. The second wine time is all chords. The first wine time is just the third, and the last third is touched here. I play it again. Give me some of that wine. Now chords, some of that wine. You got it? If you cannot shake it here in the end, leave it out for now, practice that later. One, and I don't want, I don't wanna drink beer. I don't wanna drink beer. Give me some of that wine. That is it. And how long did it take? Not far. Not far. Now, the icing on the cake is a little funky thing. Or here. That's what James Brown does. And if he does that, we do that. Because aren't we all somehow little sex machines? Give me some of that wine. Some of that wine. And you can play this anywhere, but it's gotta be in the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We don't have a sentence that goes until there. You have to play there the 4 and sort of get to know it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is just the G, D, F, G. You see? And I slide this one to make it. Now I tell you something that makes it sound even greater. A nuance. It's French. A nuance. A nuance. Listen to this. Yes, you're right. It was dotted a little bit. Straight. It's not. It's rather. Now we want to see what we can do it in blues. On D, whatever. What did I do there? Well, you've seen the whole thing is too long for a regular 12-bar blues. But it's not a rare thing that the 12-bar blues is doubled to 24 bars. That meaning that the one is not just 4 bars, but 8 bars. And then we have plenty of time. But also what I did do is on the C, for example, if I start this pattern on the C. now. And on D, we can at least keep the rhythm by. We can stay with the rhythm. That was it. Now, there's my little episode, if you're interested. So, Clyde Stubblefield is not only one of the most legendary drummers in music history because he was the drummer of the James Brown band, but also because he laid the foundation for hip-hop culture, and with that for dance culture and drum and bass culture. Two really big streams in youth music culture. Why is that? There is a piece of his drumming, a stand-alone piece, meaning there is no other band playing, that was used by the young sampling technique, and pitched down and pitched up. Pitched down for hip hop, so his little stand-alone piece in funky drummer that was originally like became pitched down, became hip hop, Public Enemy, and Swords. And then it was pitched up also, especially the drum and bass industry started with pirate broadcasting systems in London, and was pitched up and then became, and both these became huge. So he's the most sampled drummer in the world. And this passage, you don't even know that you heard it so many times because it became part of many famous hip hop and drum and bass songs. Of course, he never saw a penny. Okay, let's go on. So I was sitting opposite him in London during my time in London, in just half an hour before his gig was about to start, and he was serving me Sex on the Beach from a thermos, and he was smoking weed, and he was so far out. I wouldn't even be sure if he looked at me or if just in my direction. Anyway, very calm, very, very sweet person. So, but that's what was not the part I wanted to talk about. But the gig was about to start, and I went down to cheer with the crowd who had been cheering already for half an hour, 45 minutes, like, Clyde, Clyde. He was there with a small band from the States. And then my friend came down. He said, he's not even sure he can play because he can't even walk. What the heck is going to happen? And a little while later, he came like helping Clyde to walk down the stairs. And he just looked at me and rolled his eyes. And he led him onto the stage and put him onto his drummer seat. And of course, he was very afraid that the whole thing would go down, and he had to repay the money to the people and stuff. And then somebody counted in, and then a flower exploded into something really beautiful. From the minute he hit the drums, the room started to burn with groove and with energy. And this was marvelous, and it was revealing to me. First of all, I want to say that he was not exploding into something beautiful because of the dope. I can tell you from experiences on my own and also from friends, weed does nothing to a piano player or a drummer. Quite the opposite. He was good despite that he was stoned. But there was a little band playing before, also good drummers from good band from London, good musicians, it was a good funky band. But then when Clyde played, it was like he was playing on a completely different drum set, costing 10 times the money that the drum set sounded before. And while the other one was really trying to be good, and he was good, definitely. But he was also trying, and he was like building up his playing and stuff, and a right here and a right there. And Clyde just, boom, on the one, he just... And it is this art of letting go, of trying to play good. He was the rhythm, it was all inside him. And he just had to let go, and was even going through the fog of his being stoned. That was really revealing. It's the art of letting go, and that changes the sound of your instrument, and it changes your timing. And that was this cool old man who just had this in him. And this was a real revelation for me. About the sound and timing and energy that can come if you practice and then let go of everything, and then it radiates to everything around you. That was what I learned from this remarkable encounter. Thanks for listening, and see you in my next tutorial, where I will do creative play with the E minor blues scale, and also for the easy songs, I will contribute something to the easy songs, and that is going to be take this change from my heart and set me free. All the best from Berlin. I hope you liked my video and that you learned something. And now you can subscribe. Just press this subscribe button or click on another of my videos on this side. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.